The story of the Anunnaki and the theory that they are extraterrestrials who created humanity is a fascinating blend of mythology, speculative history, and modern interpretations of ancient texts. The term Anunnaki originates from ancient Sumerian mythology, where it refers to a group of deities worshipped in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, around 4000 BCE. According to Sumerian texts, the Anunnaki were divine beings who descended from the heavens to earth, often associated with the creation of humanity and the management of human affairs. Their name roughly translates to those who came from heaven to earth. In the 20th century, alternative theories emerged, popularized by authors like Zecharia Sitchin. In his book, The 12th Planet, 1976, Sitchin proposed that the Anunnaki were not gods, but advanced extraterrestrial beings from a planet called Nibiru. According to his interpretation, Nibiru has an elongated orbit that brings it close to Earth every 3,600 years. Sitchin theorized that the Anunnaki arrived on Earth hundreds of thousands of years ago, seeking gold to repair their planet's atmosphere. They supposedly established mining operations, particularly in Africa, but found the work labor-intensive. To solve this, the Anunnaki allegedly used their advanced technology to genetically engineer early hominids, blending their DNA with Earth's native species to create modern humans as a labor force. This narrative claims that ancient Sumerian texts describe these events, including references to genetic manipulation and advanced knowledge, which were later misinterpreted as myths about gods. Supporters of this theory point to ancient art and architecture, suggesting they reflect interactions with advanced beings. Critics, however, argue that Sitchin's interpretations lack linguistic accuracy, and that his theories are based on speculative readings of ancient texts rather than scientific evidence. Mainstream historians and archaeologists regard the Anunnaki as mythological figures and view Sitchin's ideas as pseudoscience. Despite the controversy, the idea of the Anunnaki as extraterrestrial creators of humanity continues to captivate people, merging ancient history with speculative fiction and exploring humanity's eternal question: where do we come from? Nibiru is a concept that has sparked much fascination and debate, particularly in alternative theories about human origins and extraterrestrial life. The name Nibiru originates from ancient Mesopotamian mythology, where it is mentioned in texts such as the Enuma Elish, often interpreted as a celestial body associated with the god Marduk. In these ancient accounts, Nibiru is described as a star or planetary body that plays a role in cosmic events, but its exact identity remains ambiguous in historical records. In popular culture, Nibiru has often been associated with apocalyptic predictions and conspiracy theories. Some interpretations claim that its periodic approach could result in catastrophic events, such as massive earthquakes, floods, or pole shifts. These theories gained significant attention in the early 2000s, especially with the 2012 doomsday predictions, when some people believed Nibiru would collide with or pass dangerously close to Earth. However, these claims have been thoroughly debunked by scientists and astronomers, who point out that no such planet exists within our solar system. Astronomical searches for distant planets beyond Neptune have found no evidence of Nibiru as described by Sitchin. While researchers have speculated about the existence of a hypothetical Planet 9, which could explain certain gravitational anomalies in the outer solar system, it is vastly different from the Nibiru described in alternative theories. Today, Nibiru remains a topic of intrigue, blending ancient mythology, speculative history, and modern science fiction. While there is no scientific basis for the claims about its existence or catastrophic influence, it continues to capture the imagination of those who seek alternative explanations for humanity's origins and our place in the cosmos. In modern times, the idea of Nibiru gained widespread attention through the writings of Zecharia Sitchin. In his book, The 12th Planet, 1976, Sitchin reinterpreted ancient Sumerian texts, suggesting that Nibiru is not merely a mythical body, but an actual planet within our solar system. According to Sitchin, Nibiru follows an extreme elliptical orbit that takes it far beyond the known planets and brings it close to Earth approximately every 3,600 years. He claimed that this cycle explains its absence from modern astronomical observations and its occasional catastrophic influence on Earth's history. Supporters of the Anunnaki theory argue that the sudden emergence of advanced knowledge in Sumerian civilization could be linked to external intervention. For example, Sumerian records show an understanding of celestial movements, including the accurate tracking of planets, stars, and lunar phases. This level of astronomical precision, they suggest, would have been difficult to achieve without sophisticated instruments or knowledge beyond the capacity of early human societies. Additionally, the development of complex systems like the Sumerian base 60 number system, which influenced modern timekeeping and geometry, is often cited as an anomaly in human history. Another point raised is the construction of monumental structures, such as ziggurats, which served as temples and observatories. These structures, built with mathematical precision and alignment to celestial bodies, hint at knowledge that some argue could have been imparted by advanced beings. Proponents link this to similar feats of engineering worldwide, such as the pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge, suggesting a shared influence or guidance from the same extraterrestrial source. The agricultural advancements of the Sumerians are also highlighted as potential evidence of external influence. They were among the first to develop large-scale irrigation systems, enabling the cultivation of vast areas in an otherwise arid region. This mastery of water management and crop cultivation is seen by some as a sign of knowledge beyond their time, possibly taught by the Anunnaki. These skills not only supported a growing population, but also laid the foundation for urban development and complex social structures. Finally, the invention of cuneiform writing by the Sumerians is often considered a leap in human communication. It allowed them to record information, preserve their history, and develop sophisticated administrative systems. Supporters of the Anunnaki theory propose that such advancements were not entirely organic, but rather introduced by beings with a vested interest in accelerating human development. While these interpretations are speculative, they continue to fuel debates about whether humanity's rapid progress in certain regions was entirely a product of human ingenuity or the result of external guidance.